Hey guys, Cha-Chan here, and today I am drawing some vampires, well, two vampires. They are my OCs, and I've talked about them in another video, but quick recap I guess. First guy that I draw is a scientist who was turned into a vampire, cured it, then got bitten again, and now his cure doesn't work because he's immune to it, and yeah, he's just gonna spend a long time trying to cure being a vampire. The other guy is the vampire that bit him both times. So yeah, that's about it really. I haven't really done much with the characters yet. I haven't even given them names, but yeah, I hope you enjoy watching this line art. Oh, it is only line art today because this took me like a bit over 2 hours, and I'm kind of ill as well, so yeah, it's not, I don't really want to spend all this time hunched over at my computer. But yeah, I love how when I was ill, the first thing I wanted to draw was a full scene with full detailed background and characters. Anyway, I did really enjoy doing the line art for this, it was really fun. Anyway, so what can I say? Oh, well, what am I talking about? It's taxidermy talk today. I just forgot what I was about to talk about, so happy taxidermy talk. Oh man, I'm losing it. Welcome to Taxidermy Talk, and in this video I thought I would talk about hunting and ethically sourcing animals, and you know what my kind of views are on that. So I guess I will start by kind of saying what the generally accepted ethical ways of sourcing animals are for taxidermy, and those are just roadkill, frozen snake food. I think that's about it really, and like whenever you just find an animal that's dead, just, you know, or like a pet that's died, or a zoo animal that's died, that kind of thing, that's ethical since it wasn't killed, it just died of old age or disease or something. You know, that counts as ethical because it wasn't killed for the purpose of taxidermy, or it just died naturally, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, what else? I think that's about it. Oh, one I am going to talk about that is kind of, I guess it's between hunting and ethically sourcing in a way, which is the butchers. And obviously you can't really get skins from the butchers, or well, maybe some people can, but you can generally, if you are in good with the butchers, you can probably get some bones from them. And since my family runs the butchers, not like, but it's my aunt who runs it, so yeah, I sometimes get skulls and other various bones. I currently have a cow skull and a deer skeleton that are cleaning up in the backyard, and I love them, they are amazing. But yeah, I class that as ethically sourcing, since they weren't killed for the purpose of taxidermy, they were killed for meat, and that's an industry that exists, and I guess in a way the bones are like a byproduct of that. They're gonna be there anyway no matter what you do, so may as well respect that animal by taking the bones and displaying them, you know, cleaning them up, displaying them, yeah. Anyway, so that's my kind of opinion on that, but I know some people just completely disagree with the meat industry as well, but I will assure you that my aunt, her farm and all that, she takes really good care of the animals. Well, she and her employees take really good care of the animals, and they are killed humanely as well. It's not like they would never torture an animal, that would be horrific. Anyway, but also butchers do have really strict guidelines, so yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling about the butcher industry, which I don't really know much about. Anyway, so I class getting bones from butchers as ethically sourcing, and feel free to have your own opinion on that. I mean, yeah. Okay, so hunting. So trophy hunting, I just don't agree with. Like, never kill an animal just to get a trophy from it, that's not very nice. But what I do agree with is hunting and eating it and stuffing, using as much of that animal as you possibly can. So you eat it, you stuff it, that's about as much as you can do with it. I guess you could preserve some organs as well. But yeah, that's what I agree with. If you're gonna hunt, use that animal as much as you possibly can. What was I gonna say? I lost what I was about to say, but in the area where I live is countryside. Pretty much everyone goes shooting, like even the people you would not expect. Like, it's gonna sound a bit stereotypical, I'm aware of that, but like I know a girl who was like does makeup, and you really wouldn't, she's like really fashionable, makeup and everything, and you would not expect her to go shooting, but she does. So it's really common where I live. Pretty much everyone goes shooting. It's the countryside, pheasants are everywhere, rabbits are everywhere. So yeah, they're not endangered either, so I wouldn't worry about that. I'm gonna say never hunt for endangered animals or otherwise protected animals, because that is illegal, and yeah, don't do that. But yeah, I know people who go shooting and it's normal, so I'm used to it. And they eat the animals that they kill as well, so, or like they give them to other people who are gonna eat them, so, and they skin them, I guess. I'm not sure what they do with the skins, but I've had offers for being given the skins, so yeah, it's normal for all of that to happen here in the countryside in the northeast of England. I'm sure in pretty much everywhere in England, because there's a lot of countryside. Yeah, well, of course the rest of the UK as well, you know, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, well, Northern Ireland, since I don't know geography alright. Okay, so yeah, hunting is kind of normal where I live, but I understand people disagree with it. Fox hunting is very controversial. I don't agree with a lot of fox hunting, since a lot of it is just for trophies, so, you know, and badger hunting, I don't really agree with that, because I might be wrong here, but I think badgers are kind of endangered. I could be wrong though, but yeah, it is like straight up illegal to kill a badger in England, so, I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some exceptions, like hunting seasons. I could be wrong though, because I don't look into all that stuff. But yeah, feel free to do more research on that if you are interested, but if you look on the RSPCA website or something, maybe it was the government website, I can't remember which one it was, but it said it is illegal to, you know, kill a badger and have, you know, badger like items like fur and bones, unless you can prove it was a roadkill accident or otherwise found dead. So yeah, just don't kill badgers if you are in England. You could end up in some serious trouble. I mean, obviously if it's like a self-defense thing, that's a bit different, but yeah. Sorry, I just hit like the wire of my microphone there. Anyway, I rambled on a little bit more than I wanted to there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there was something else I was going to talk about, but I just cannot remember it. Yeah, feel free to leave your opinions in the comments, but please be respectful about it. No one wants to be shouted at, that's not very nice. Anyway, so yeah, I just cannot remember if I was going to talk about something else or not. I guess I could mention my current taxidermy adventures. So I am doing my first skeleton articulation. It's a rabbit that I cleaned a while ago. It was my first like boiling attempt. It went quite well. I know boiling isn't exactly brilliant for bones, but you know, whatever, it was just an experiment. The rabbit was snake food, so yeah. Anyway, that is going interestingly. I have a newfound respect for skeleton articulators because boy, it's difficult. Really enjoyable, but really difficult. So if you see a skeleton that's like a tiny little mouse skeleton and it is £100, it's worth that, I assure you. Like, boy, it's difficult. Oh man, I don't know how people articulate mouse skeletons. I'm struggling enough with this this rabbit, which is quite a large rabbit as well. It was huge, like a foot long. So yeah, it's not a tiny thing. Yeah. I also skinned and defleshed my first rat, and that was really good. I used a fleshing beam for the first time, well, a makeshift fleshing beam. I need to modify it a bit, but yeah, I used a fleshing beam and an axe, like a little tiny axe, like a hand axe, to deflesh it with, and it was so much easier. Oh my gosh, why wasn't I doing this sooner? Like, I used to just deflesh like with my hands and some scissors, and just no, it gave me hand cramps. Horrible. Obviously, if that's the only way you can deflesh something, then I have a lot of respect for you, because boy, that's difficult and it hurts. But yeah, a fleshing beam doesn't have to be fancy. It can just be a bit of wood from the backyard, which is what I used, and a knife or an axe or whatever. Just make sure your blade isn't too sharp and not too dull either, because you don't want to cut holes in the skin, and if it's too dull, then you're not going to make any progress. Anyway, we're at the end of the video. Hope I didn't ramble on too much, because I know I ramble and this wasn't scripted. Pretty sure that was obvious. Anyway, link to another video on screen, as well as my merch at Redbubble, so yeah, stickers and stuff and shirts. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Links to all my social media in the description, and bye!